Morgan from Morgan Drinks Coffee, and I am here with Keeper Coffee to answer more of your coffee questions. Now, one of the most common that we received was, how do you make a latte at home without an espresso machine? And kind of have a way that we can do it. The first thing we're going to want to start out with is an AeroPress. This is a fantastic little brewer that you can use to make drip coffee, but with the addition of the fellow Prismo attachment, you can make something that is pretty close to espresso. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to want to do is attach your Prismo to the bottom of your AeroPress. The next thing we have is about 20 grams of ground coffee. Now, this coffee is ground for pretty much espresso. It's very fine, as I mentioned before, kind of almost like a powdery consistency. Next, we're just gonna add our coffee into our AeroPress. All right, we have our coffee added. The next thing we're gonna be doing is adding about 55 grams of 200-degree Fahrenheit water. Just using nice circular motions, and I am using right here one of my favorite fellow Stag kettles. Immediately after, we are going to stir for about 30 seconds with the AeroPress stirrer. Once you are done stirring, it is time to remove your AeroPress from your scale. It is now time to place your plunger on top and place your cup underneath. Now all you have to do is, like you would any other AeroPress, is plunge down slowly. First stage is done. Let's clean up a little bit and move on to stage 2. All right, now we have our brew that is going to act as our espresso substitute. It is very concentrated. It's going to pair really nicely with some milk, which, speaking of, we have to steam up. So I have a pitcher here from Slow Pour Supply that has about 8 ounces of warm milk in it. You will want to warm the milk separately, either on the stovetop or microwave, but the next step is going to be steaming your milk. What I have here is a handheld milk frother. Now, while this doesn't heat the milk, which is why we're doing it separately, this will incorporate air into it, which is what we want to have that silky, creamy, like cafe latte flavor. So very similar to a steam wand, you're gonna wanna just insert the frother end just lightly under the surface of the milk and turn it on. You're gonna incorporate air for about 3 to 5 seconds, then dunk your hand frother close to the bottom of your pitcher. This is gonna then start to spin your milk and incorporate that air through the rest of the milk. Now that we have our pitcher full of warm and steamed milk, I'm gonna do the little trick we talked about in a past video and transfer it into another pitcher, just to make sure we have a really nice consistency all the way through. All right, and now just like you would anything else, it's time to pour your latte. And with that, we have a latte that you can make at home without a machine that is a very, very good substitute. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and I hope if you are following along, you will enjoy yours too. To learn more and shop the products we used in today's video, click on over to our online store. I'm Morgan from Morgan Drinks Coffee, and thank you for joining me and Keeper Coffee on this brewing adventure. We'll see you next time.